Let's say you've created a new project and you're eager to share it with the world on GitHub. But how exactly do you go about it? Well, today you're in luck, because in this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process, step by step. We use the command line version of Git that comes built in to Windows 11. Our project code is not currently managed by Git locally. To fix that, we'll kick things off by running the command git init. This creates a new local Git repository, which is initially empty. If we run dir, the .git directory doesn't show up, even though it's there. To see it, we can run dir.git, and we see the contents of the Git directory, so we know our Git repo has been created. Now let's stage the code that we've created by running git add dot. And when this command is executed, Git scans the current directory and all subdirectories for any changes in the tracked files. It stages those changes, which means it prepares them to be included in the next commit. If we run git status, we can see all the changes to be committed, which are all the files that existed in our IntelliJ Spring Boot project. Now let's commit those changes by running git commit -m, and in quotes, we'll put in a message of initial commit. When this command is run, Git records the current state of our project files that we staged using the git add dot and creates a new commit object. The comment is for people working on the project, so they understand what changes we just added. For this project, the comment initial commit is good enough. If we run git status again, there's nothing to commit, so this part is done. At this point, we've committed our changes to the local repo, but to be useful, we want to push them to GitHub so others can benefit from our work. I've already logged into GitHub in my Begin Secure account. Let's create a new repository where we'll push our code. Let's click the New button. We'll give our repo a name of JPA Access. Notice it's public by default, meaning anyone can see it once we push our code, so be careful what you add here. And let's click Create Repository. And that's it. Very easy. Now let's copy the location of our Git repo. github.com/beginsecure/jpaaccess.git. We'll need it for our next command. Now let's enter the command git remote add origin and paste in the location we just copied. This associates the remote repository we just created to our local Git repository. Git creates a remote origin with the name we supplied, so we can use that in our commands going forward. Now let's push our code to GitHub. To do that, we'll run git push -u-f origin master. The command git push pushes the local changes to the remote repository. -u means upstream. This establishes a tracking relationship between our local branch and the remote branch. This information will be used in the future for push and pull commands. -f is the force flag. This is okay to use for our initial commit like we're doing here, but it may overwrite commits if we use it in the future without caution. Origin is the remote repo. We established that location in our previous command. And master is the name of our local branch that we want to push to the remote repo. Running the command, everything looks good, there are no errors. You might be prompted to log in here or authenticate in some way, maybe with a token. I've already set that up beforehand, which is why I didn't get that message. Let's go look at GitHub. Looks the same, so let's refresh the page. And there we go, everything is present. We see our .idea, source, and target folders. It's best not to push class files or any kind of binary file. We'll look at the .gitignore in a future video and how to prevent that. Now let's see how we can clone our project and continue our work. Let's copy the location of our repo one more time and open a new command window. This is just for a quick test. We'll create a directory called git and cd into it. There's nothing there now. Let's make a local copy of our project here by running git clone and paste in the remote repo location. Our code is downloaded and everything looks good. If we run the tree/f command, we see all the files we pushed just a moment ago are now on our machine in a different location. All right, that's it for this time. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with others. Thanks for watching, and remember to always begin secure.